crowding under braking. This is brave stuff. Late on the brakes, crowding. Also brakes late as well. And whole position. Very, very good driving, guys. Sophisticated. Jesus H. Christ. Just go home. Look at that shit. What a move. Look at that, guys. What a move from Shane and Bruno. What a move from Shane and Bruno. That is going to be a move. That's so brave. The wall was like that far away. Wow. Brave it here. Oh, they're going through side by side. They're going through side by side. Fantastic driving. Oh, Owen just runs over the curb a little bit. Amazing driving there from Owen, Howell and Giles. 95. And look at Roland. He's made ground. Stunning. Hit the flip button, guys. He's going to go around the outside. Oh, he's going to keep... Easy. Bingley's fighting. Coming through the hairpin. Oh, no one's lifted. Look at this. 3 S's side by side. Oh, wow. Wings on. Jamie's got the high ground at the moment. Can he maintain that high ground? Goodness me, their real bashers are coming up towards the tunnel. Who is going to give ground here? Good Lord, side by side. Great driving, guys. Great driving. Let's keep it going. And Absolutex, keep an eye on him. He's just coming through, just come out of the S's. Oh, look at this. Look at this. He's gone up the squares on the inside, double overtaken the hairpin. Crazy stuff. Balls. Look at this. Look at this. Discreetly is punching. He's picking this one up. Here he comes. Is he going to make a loop for Ascari? He is. I think he's going to send this one. Oh my goodness, they lay on the brakes. They're going from side by side for Ascari. Great driving! Hit the clip button. You know what to do, guys. Here comes Bingley. And oh, I thought he was going to get the job done. He still might get the job done. Here we come. And he's going to get it. Or is he? Adam L.B. is fighting. No, Adam L.B.'s fighting back. Adam L.B. is not giving this position up. Now he's got through. Oh, Perra Burst trying to thread the eye of the needle. Three abreast going through. Blanchimont almost. Jesus! Wow. Oh, what a move! What a switchback! What a switchback! He's going to make it stick! Oh, my goodness me, that's great driving, guys. Huh? What? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Adam L.B. with the double overtake going into Parabolica. Oh, I think JD going to be... This is going to be close. Oh, it's a three-way... Oh, it's a four-way dance! My God, Jason's taking the lead. All right, Sinclair has got the position back, but look at this, they're Drafton trying to break the toe. Perennial, Sam Tubbs going to try and send up the inside. Perennial going into turn 12 with the hairpin. Oh, and Finn Pierre has to get on the brakes pretty quick, and Finn's going to go up the inside on the soft spot. Is he going to do a double? Is he going to do a double? And Schumacher's right there as well. And this is where it's at. Good Lord. Oh, and Schumacher goes up the inside of Perennial. What a lovely move from Schumacher. He's made it stick. Brilliant move. Some of the clip back. Get the clips going, guys. Kenzie Retro. Thank you very much, says Shuey.
Oh, how about that?
Man, he was on -2. Oh, Sink Dash is going to be careful, Sink. Oh, contact with Perennial. They're going side by side for the Degners. This is brave driving. And Sink Dasher. Wow, what a great move. He took Perennial on the inside of the Degners. Up front, side by side, Jackie Jr. was overtaken by Batters and was just going to switch through and got the position back again. But here comes Batters. Jackie Jr. places his car superbly on the inside line, coming into turn 4. Batters is going to have to go the long way round. And Jackie says, you ain't getting past, son. The door is firmly shut and locked. He's going to have a run at Rapid Pajalo. Oh, he almost runs out of it. Had to switch, big switcheroo. He's going to get him with DRS. And he's going to move himself up P3. Let's have a look at Watto and Riffio again. Riffio defensive, making their way down towards Stowe. Riffio giving the room. Good driving, gentlemen. Good driving. Keep it up. Coming breaking in towards Vale. Pace has seen that one coming before. Now he's just taking a lovely defensive line, and Flappy's going to have to... No, Flappy's going around the outside. Oh, they're side by side through 4 and 5. What a Flappy. Oh my goodness me, that was a sensational move from Flappy. But Hayes is going to try and come back in here. Flappy retook the lead with, I think, was one of the best moves I've seen all season. Round the outside there with the long left hander. That was a horseshoe, that there. I think Watto should have this when we think he's going to use his battery now. Switches to the inside. Oh, he's on the grass! Oh my word! How? Clip it! How did he not lose that then? That was remarkable. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's BK and the Xbox, Bear and Kit Bab, the racing guru. Welcome to the channel tonight, ladies and gents. Have we got a night of racing for you? And yes, I've even got the old Vodafone McLaren hat back on again. It's come out of retirement. It's been washed and it's clean. It's ready for action tonight. And we have got two big races. Race number one is the False Group World Championships, Group A of the Group of Death. It is the Euro Titans eSports versus NRX, and then we have the Division 2 TIR race coming up around about 9 o'clock. But I've got a very special guest commentator for the eSports race, none other than from the False Group eSports team themselves. It's The Roch. Good evening, my man.
Well, good evening. That's some intro there.
How you doing, my man?
To shame, making me feel very welcome. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Oh man, I'll tell you what, I am buzzing. I am buzzing for this one tonight. This
you
is
and me both.
The clash of the Titans, the Euro Titans eSports versus NRX. My God, ladies and gentlemen, wait till you see the lineups tonight. This is some serious top tier races. You know
Indeed.
what I mean?
On both sides as well. It's
Oh
be
yeah,
an exciting night.
it's absolutely crazy. I've seen Roch and I can see the lineups, guys, and we were like, wow. Okay, I'm only about 4 seconds slower than these guys. No, they can like. Yeah, I'm only 4 seconds a lap slower. You know, hell, they would lap me. If we did 5 lap hoppers, they'd still lap me. Do you know what I mean? That's how quick these guys are. Wow. But we'll get to the chat in a minute. We're going to get some league tables up. The guys are just sorting themselves out. We'll be going in the next minute or two. Short quali, of course, 50% race distance, and we are at the home of motor racing. It is Silverstone. But let's get some league tables up for you guys at home to give you an idea of what's happening in this group of death. Boom, there we are. That's the FGWC Group A table. As you can see, NRX are currently leading the way with 2 wins, 1 defeat, 305 points scored, 181 points conceded. DCRS in P2, ETE in P3 with a game in hand, a race in hand. Can they make it count tonight? That's going to be the question. FRA currently sat in P4, PSR in P5, CSR in 6, VRA in 7, FG in 8, VR7 in 9, and FE in 10. I'll tell you what, Roch, that is literally the group of death. There's so many good teams.
I remember the day I drew that group, and it almost felt rigged, the group of death.
Oh, man.
But to see the likes of ETE up there holding their own in third, I mean, that just speaks for itself with the company that's surrounding them. But I want to see a bit more from FGE. I'm hoping they can climb up the tables, but obviously the top 4 the top 4 from each group will go through to the knockout. So
That
it's all to
match-
play for.
That match that we had, though, the ETE, FGE, what a race that was. I remember that one a couple of 3 weeks ago. That was a classic
exciting.
race. Yeah, that was,
It was
a
good.
hard-fought race, that was. And it was so nip and tack as well, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
And the FGE boys are starting to slowly find their groove, so expect some more from them going forward.
Looking forward to it. Okay, I'm going to take the. We'll after quali, we'll just put the tables up again. But I think we're just about to go racing. So what we'll do is we'll head back to the command centre. We'll have a quick look at the chat and then we'll go trackside. So let's have a look. Chat's already busy. Good evening, Pumpy. How you doing? Good luck, ETE, aka TIR and ERN, one of the best teams. Absolutely. Thanks for the host, by the way, Pumpy, NRX, the official NRX F1 eSports channel, and the Roch. Thank you for the host. Good evening, Ted Imp. How you doing? Kenzie Retro. Good to see you, my man. Joseph Loke, NRX Square. How you doing, my man? Good luck tonight. Hope you go well, buddy. Good evening, Watto. Nice to see you, my man. NRX Crowding, or should I say Anorexic Crowding. Good to see you, buddy. Looking forward to seeing you on track tomorrow night. Of course, don't forget you got a race win in Division 1 Crowding, so you got everything to prove tomorrow night. Good luck. Right, I tell you what, let's go trackside. Let's take a look at tonight's runners and riders.
Let's do it. No one's gone out yet.
Okie dokie, there we go. Look at those. I'm going to read them from the top, right? This is just astonishing, the talent that's on display tonight. NRX Astro, NRX KVS, ETE Keneal, ETE Findium, F50 Max. We got Blaze, Adam LB, NRX Jonah, Sam Cole, Joe Loke, of course, NRX
Joe
Square,
Loke.
Recluse and Wispy Stone. My God, that's some serious talent on display tonight. The weather in qualifying, so far it's looking good. We don't know what the race report, what the weather's going to be like during the race. We don't know. If someone wants to tell us,
I think the game needs to change that for spectators. Gives us a little bit more info.
well,
Be
I
handy
tell you
to
what,
know.
don't
There's
even.
a few suggestions I've learned from commentating. Like, I'd like to be able to go around the track in order of the drivers, not the order they are in the time on
tell you
track,
what,
because then that would make our life so much easier.
It
to
would,
watch qualifying
it would,
come
and
through.
don't even get me started on Codemasters. Otherwise, I'll have to put the rant alert up on the screen because, oh my God, Codemasters are a joke. We do have some movement in the pit lane. Good evening,
Yeah, we've got
Badger.
Joe.
Good evening, Badger. How you doing, Godzilla?
Yeah, Joe Loke's coming out.
Okay, let's have a little look then at Joe Loke, aka NRX Square. My God, what a livery! It's purple.
It's pretty bright.
Good Lord, no wonder. Hey, that's why I've got the glasses on tonight. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I'll be dazzled. Let's get some telemetry up and running for you guys watching at home. So the nature of the beast, it is of course player cars, their own team liveries. Short quali, it's 18 minutes and a 50% race distance here at Silverstone, the home of motor racing. Good evening, NRX Jacob. Welcome. Apparently, it's a wet race. In the chat, it's a wet race.
Is it going to be a wet race? Ooh. You called it.
Wow.
You called it pre-race.
This is going to be interesting. This is what I didn't
Well, they're going to
want.
take this quite seriously because don't forget you get an extra 3 points for pole.
Absolutely. The question is, though, obviously, I should imagine the guys are going to be running wet weather setups. We may not see the blistering times.
Well, this is true.
A lot more downforce. Quick look at the chat. Good evening, SLR Nikki. How you doing? And SLR Sen. Long time no see, guys. I hope you're having a fine evening wherever you are. And of course, Nikki is well behind Findium tonight. That's good to see. The SLR boys supporting us tonight. Not that I'm biased, of course. NRX Jacob says KVS sticking it on pole. You heard it here first. Fighting talk for the NRX guys. But
you're allowed to be a little bit biased today. I can be neutral.
No.
Don't worry.
I've got to be professional. Right, let's jump on board with Square. He's about to start a flying lap. Let's go. So here we go then. Crosses the start finishing line, making his way down at Abbey, turn 1. Full beams through here, no lifting off. Have balls of steel through turn 2, up towards Village and the loop, turn 3 and turn 4. This is where it tightens up on the exit of Aintree onto the Wellington Straight, and then it's full beams. DRS will open up momentarily. There we go. He's going to be up to around about 200 miles an hour. Heavy braking zone for Brooklands. Let's see how he gets on. Takes a nice tight line there. This is looking pretty tidy lap through Joe Loke there. Comes through Luffield, up through Woodcott. But
Just lost it back in a little.
Yeah, he's invalidated that one. He's invalidated it, so who have we got on a
Yes.
flyer? We have got Blaze on the flyer. KVS is on the flyer at the moment, just behind Joe. So I think
KVS behind.
we'll go with
Joe.
KVS. Yeah, he's just making his way out through Woodcott up towards...
Much better exit there.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. She's got to try and avoid that back end stepping out. Coming up the old international pit straight, up towards the famous Cops Corner. Is it full beans? You bet your ass it is. All the way through Verstappen Hamilton crash corner, up towards the iconic Maggots and Beckett's and Chapel complex. Just rolls it in 6th gear. That's interesting. So a lot of guys use it in 5th, but use it in 6th. Exits Chapel onto the Hangar Straight. Again, DRS zone here. Full beans all the way down to
The yellow in sector
Stone.
1.
Okay, that's someone's lost it at Aintree by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's Wispy.
Wispy, as KVS comes through Club and Vale to complete his first run. Let's have a look at this lap time for a first sort of banker lap. It looks pretty tidy. So 1:27.065. Pretty good lap there from
Very tidy lap.
from KVS. Astro there is making his way down towards Club and Vale as well. And let's just watch him as he comes through. That's a striking livery, Roch, isn't it? That really is a striking livery. 26.5.
They both are together indeed.
Okay, right, so Astro went about half a second quicker. Blaze just lost the back end there, but he's not on a flyer. Let's have a look. We've got
He's
Jonah.
just starting his now.
Yeah, got Jonah and Cole. Cole's about to come through. Sam Cole. 007. Let's see how he gets on as he comes around to complete his first run to 1:26.895. Yeah, some good laps here already. Jonah's just come through Stowe, making his way down through Club and Vale. How's the audio, by the way, guys? Are we sounding good, by the way? If you can give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down in the chat, greatly appreciate it. This is looking pretty quick from Jonah. 1:26.835. P2. Did the ET boys actually want to come out and set a lap? I think they're on that laps now. I think Finn's just started a flyer. Audio is great.
Yeah,
Thank you,
just
guys.
started his fire.
Okay. Thank you very much. Right, here comes Joe, and Square goes fastest, the 1:26.165, setting the timing screens alike. So we'll jump on board with Finn Diam, team captain from the Euro Titans eSports. Let's see how he gets on. Just exiting onto the Hangar Straight. Of course, do you have the point system to hand, Roch? Could you give the viewers, perhaps if you get a chance, a rundown of the point scoring system for this tournament?
For the tournament, as a...
Like for the win. I mean, how many points for first place, how many points for second, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. Give me a moment. Let me go back to
Okey-dokey.
the old Discord.
I'm just too lazy, man. You know what I mean?
Let me find it one second.
All right. Just on board a Finn coming through Cops and then making his way down towards Maggots and Beckett's. Beckett's, of course, fantastic place. If you've never been to an F1 race at Silverstone, ladies and gents, get tickets for Beckett's. All right, it is the best place. You get to see all three sectors. I'm telling you. Top tip from the racing guru. Don't ask me for tips about driving on track because I'm useless. All right. Anything off track, I'm your man. As Finn comes through Stowe, let's have a little look as he comes down to the last couple of three corners. Can he target Square's time of 26.1? Absolutely throwing his car into the corner. It's about to come round now. It's a 1:26.551. Puts him in P2. So Finn quite happy that Keneal has invalidated his run. F50 Max has just come in through Cops. Adam LB is in fact go with Wispy. The Wispy's invalidated. So it is Adam LB. 1:03.275 for his Sector 2 split, which is activated just as they exit Chapel. Let's see.
Shows how good a lap that was from Joe.
Absolutely nailed it. That's a stonking lap. Adam LB's coming through now. 1:26.937. That puts him in P6. Alrighty. Oh, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you're all doing extremely well. Seb in the chat says, beer. We should arrange a friendly with our teams at some point, mate. Do you know, that's a cracking idea. I think we should do that. You know my number. Give us a ring. We'll get that sorted. F50 Max goes through 1:27.213. Keneal's in Sector 2. Right, I think this is the first signs of teamwork now. We've got, I think it's Wispy giving Keneal a run as they come up through Cops. Thanks for the follow, NRX Jacob43. Welcome, dude. Thank you so much for following the channel, man. Welcome.
Alright, so the point system is all 12 drivers will score points as long as they finish.
Yep.
First place provides 30 points, second is 24, third is 20, fourth 18, fifth gets 16 points, sixth 14, seventh 12 points, eighth 10, and then it goes all the way down to 2 points in 12th. And obviously you get the 3 points for pole as well. And then wherever they finish for total points after assurance and just any incidents, the team with the highest points wins.
There you go, nice and simple, ladies and gents. Just remember that those 3 bonus points for pole could be critical, so a square is put himself.
Lap as well, of course.
Yep, is it just the 1 point for fastest lap, is it?
Yeah, 1 point for fastest lap. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's anyone in the top 12, you don't have to be top 10.
Oh, right, gotcha. Okay, so Square's really set the benchmark then. If you can see that, I know it's purple. It's a 1:26.165 from Square. Thanks for the follow, FRADW1612. Welcome. Ted in the chat says, I'm just doing my art homework whilst watching the stream, multitasking. Hey man, that's good to see. I can't multitask.
That's a win right there. Always do that homework.
Yeah, I can't multitask at all. In fact, I'm just so old and so senile. My memory's really, really poor. I mean,
that's what happens when we get to our age.
What's my name? What's my name?
Exactly right.
What am I doing? Who are you? Oh, I think I've pissed myself again. Do you know what I mean? It's yeah, too old for this malarkey. But who have we got? We've got a couple of guys going on flyers, I believe, have we? We got.
I'm watching Blaze at the moment.
Astro. Okay, we've got Astro. Where is Blaze? 2. Okay, we've got Astro actually.
Just coming into
Sorry.
Sector 2 now. Sorry.
Well, I've got Astro coming up to Cops at the moment. Where's KVS at the moment? He is. He's just behind him actually, by the looks of it. Blaze. Okay, yeah. So we've got all 3 pretty much in the same part of the track. Sam Cole is behind him as well. Where's Square? He is just coming onto the onto the Wellington Straight. So Astro has just exited Chapel. He's coming down the hangar straight now towards Stowe. 26.59 in his first run, 4/100 behind
Blaze has
Findio.
abandoned his lap.
Okay.
He lost his back end through.
Alrighty, here comes Astro.
It's
Easily done though. It's easily done.
Yeah.
The back end just wants to step out there a lot. Has Astro improved? Yes, he goes P2, the 1:26.369. That is a mighty lap. KVS, I think, is next, isn't it? Yeah, 27.0 in his first run. So we're looking to improve on this particular run. This is definitely quicker. 1:26.5 by half a second. Top 3 at the moment at NRX.
Look at
that. Blaze, Sam Cole, I think, is just coming around. And 26.8 in his first run. He's improved also 1:26.5. So they're really starting to find their feet here in qualifying. Blaze was well up on his sector time. I don't know if he's... sorry, he's just started a new lap actually. He's in sector 1. So we've got a couple guys in front of him, I think. Let's have a little look. In fact, he may be the lead car. I think Blaze may be the lead car. We'll stay with Blaze anyway. Jason in the chat says, evening everybody, don't feel well but still going to race Div 2 tonight and do my best. Hashtag never give up on a Div 2 title. That's the sort of commitment we like to see, Jace. Absolutely. I feel like dog poo myself, mate. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just go for that win. Of course, Div 2 will be kicking off around about 9 o'clock tonight, ladies and gents. Don't go anywhere. That'll be happening after this race, and we are at La Castellet in France for what should be an absolutely classic race a bit later on this evening as Blaze makes his way through buckets. Yeah, can't beat it.
Oh, can you?
You get knackered.
Blaze's lead. He's going to get a little toe here off KVS.
That's a bit of teamwork there for you. That's how you do it. The KVS will just pull out of the way. There you go. Nicely done. Blaze, of course, just had a little exploratory lap at his first run with no real meaningful lap sets. This is his first real fly. It looks pretty tidy, up and around the low 26s, I think. Let's have a little look. About across the line now, 1:26.381. There we go, P3. So showing some good pace there.
Much improved lap.
Yeah, indeed it was. Keneal's on a flyer. It's first run. How you doing, Quabalda? Nice to see you. Crowding, how you doing? NRX at Crowding, of course. Let's see how Keneal gets on as he comes through Vale and Club on his first legit run. Looks like around about a 1:27-ish, 1:27.2 in his first run. Probably fueled up for a couple of laps, I reckon. I think it's Adam LB.
You'd expect so.
Yeah. Adam LB is the next car on track. He's actually giving one of the NRX drivers quite a nice little tow. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, hit that follow button and let me know who you are so I can give you a nice, warm welcome to the channel and be notified of future content from the Racing Guru here on Beer Kebab TV. As Adam LB improves by a 10th, goes P8 at the 126.817. F50 Max also improved by a 10th. Where's Wispy? Wispy's in sector 2. Trying to work out he's on a flyer at the moment.
Wispy is definitely on a flyer.
Okay, Recluse is not. He is not on a flyer, so we'll jump on board with Wispy and see how he gets on. Coming down towards Stowe. Well, that could be an invalidation. Yes, it is. Okay, so he's going to have to bin off that lap. Kinnear was not.
Margins are so fine, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, mate. It's the same with every game, isn't it? Because you see the real life F1 and they go flying off track and the stewards don't even bat an eyelid. Do you know what I mean?
That's the thing with a computer. There's black and white. You cross this line and it's done. There's no.
Computer says no. You know.
Yep, exactly.
Right, F50 Max was slightly up in his sector 1 split, but just slightly, as he powers the car through Maggots and Beckett. So the split 2 time.
300ths up.
Same again.
200ths, yeah.
He's actually completely matching his first lap, which is quite remarkable as he makes his way towards Stowe. Needs quite a decent improvement in the final sector if he's going to challenge the sort of top 5 or 6 here.
Oh, he's pulling him.
In fact, he's bailing out. Of course, we will have the timing glitch though, Roch. It says on our screen 2 minutes. Yeah, it'll be 3 minutes in reality, so I'd imagine the guys will have time to put a new set of boots on and go again, if they want to. I think the NRX guys, they're like saying, right, that's it, that's our marker, beat it if you can.
Well, that's all they have to do, really.
Absolutely, and of course, those 3 bonus points, you never know, they could be crucial. As here comes Wispy Stone making his way down towards Stowe. Hasn't set a legit lap yet, so be looking to try and make an impression here. Wispy Stone, of course, races in ERN. In fact, no, he's backed out, so I think that's his strategy done. That's going to be his qualifying done and dusted. Jonah is on an out lap, as is Sam Cole and KVS as well. Excuse me.
Jonah's going to be first to come round.
Thanks,
mate.
I'll jump on board. There we go. Got about a minute plus a timing glitch left in qualifying. Is this the worst F1 game you've ever played, Roch? Let's have your honest opinion.
There's so much about it that I love, but there's too much that's wrong with it. Yeah, it's close.
Tell you what
I mean, I think from as what is expected from release is by far the most underperforming and underwhelming release that I've ever had.
It's in my opinion, honestly, it's an absolute shocker. It is
the ranked multiplayer is diabolical.
I'm telling you, this is for the chat as well. It's the dog poo of F1 racing, and in fact, I agree with the official NRX eSports channel. The only F1 game that can match this game for incompetence and utter crap is 2015. I can't believe they had the gall to release this. EA are thinking, why the hell did we buy Codemasters out? Why did we do it? Of course, it's their name to the game. Codemasters actually coded it. They developed it. You know what I mean? But EA put their name to it. But let's just hope. Let's keep the fingers crossed that subsequent patches are going to actually improve this game.
We can only hope.
Yeah, absolutely. Just watching Jonah.
I remember the first ranked race I ever did. I got into a lobby. There was only 4 people in there, and I qualified on pole. And I start driving, and everyone's behind me. But then all of a sudden, they go spawning across the track, 100 miles an hour, across the track, all 3 of them for the whole race.
Oh, look at that! Jonah goes P4 to 26.4. That's a fine lap. Okay, Sam.
How close they all are.
Yeah, Sam Cole is our. Is he our next guy? Square's just started a flyer. Sam Cole has invalidated, so I'm going to trying to work it out. We've got a couple of ETE drives, I think, on flyers at the moment. F50 Max, Keneal.
Yeah,
Could be Findian, actually. Yeah, it's Findium, I think, next car. In fact, there's something coming through that. I'm not sure who that is, actually, one of the NRX drivers. Oh, Finn's Invade, that's it. He is going to finish starting no higher than 6th. That's disappointing for him.
There's Recluse then.
Yep. Badders! How you doing, fella? Says 2020 was a better game than this. Amen to that, brother. Jason says F1 2014 was the worst. Actually, do you know what? That wasn't too bad. That was on the old Xbox 360. If you could deal with the teleportation and the desync, it actually wasn't a bad game. There's Finn there giving a bit of tow to Recluse. Recluse currently in P7, 126.588. Let's see if he can improve and whether that tow did help him as he comes around the final corner now. Keep an eye on that timing screen. It's a 126.2. He goes P2. That's a big improvement.
How close he was.
Yeah, he's been dropped down to P3 as Astro 26.209. And now it's F50 Max. It was 0.3 up. So F50 Max could be moving up to P9 here, possibly. Don't know if he's going to challenge Sam Cole.
8 100s separating the top 3 beer.
Oh, man, that is so close. And I tell you what, Max got within the 3 100s there, Sam Cole. But that is it. We believe it's a wet race. So this is going to really test them out.
That's going to be exciting.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go into a 5-minute break.
Absolutely. Let's give you a quick rundown then of qualifying. So Blaze takes pole, the 120. Where did that come from? I didn't see that.
Whoa, I didn't see that.
Wow, a 126.128. Joe, 126.165. Astro P3. Recluse P4. Jonah in 5. KVS in 6. Findium in 7. Sam Cole 8. Then we've got F50 Max, Adam LB, ET Keneal, and Wispy. I'll tell you what, Keneal will be disappointed that he's not been able to set what I think is a representative lap, because he should have been, I reckon Ken would have been there in the low 26s. Same as Finn as well, to be fair, but it is what it is. It's going to be a fascinating race, particularly with the wet, and how is teamwork going to play as well? You know what I mean?
I think the big bonus here for ET is getting Recluse up, right up near the front, so
we can scrap it. Yeah,
exactly.
Right, let's just head back to the command centre.
Yeah, it is wet. That's confirmed. It is raining.
Oh my goodness me! You can't see it on the screen, guys. It looks like inters though, doesn't it? It doesn't look like full wets.
I don't know with this game.
You'll probably stick them all out on slicks, I reckon.
Right.
Kenzie Retro, the chat says, ET have their work cut out. They do. But we're under no illusions tonight, guys. I'll be absolutely straight with you. This NRX, of course, well, they signed everybody up, didn't they? It's like all you saw every day was new driver announcement on Twitter, new driver announcement, new driver announcement, new driver announcement. Do you know what I mean? But fair play to them. I mean, we've been going for about I'd say about 2 months, and we're excited about what the future is going to be holding for ETE. But we're under no illusions. It's going to be a tough battle tonight, but I know the guys are going to give their absolute best. And we've got a couple of eSports Challenger Series drivers as well, so it's going to be good. It's going to be good stuff. And I want to give a shout out actually to False Group for organising this tournament, because they are putting on one hell of a job, guys. Being a league owner myself, I know how difficult it is to organise everything, to get so many different people from different nationalities, different time zones racing within that short time period. So a big shout out to all the guys at False Group for laying on a fantastic tournament. Real credit to the esports industry and F1, mate, definitely.
We appreciate that, and we want to thank everyone who takes part, because without you guys we wouldn't have anything to put on, so it's very mutually beneficial, but appreciate that.
It's like a who's who, isn't it? You know, so many great esports teams. You've got NRX, you know, you've got PSI, you've got FRA, you know what I mean?
FRA, yeah.
ETE.
You've got your
newcomers.
You got your
the new blood.
Your MSEs.
Yeah, there's a lot of great teams. Thanks for the follow.
FGE are now finding their feet as well.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. See, it's all happening. And the thing is, the guys are only going to get better racing each other. You know, it's all well and good racing in their own individual leagues, but racing other real top tier drivers. Do you know what I mean?
Only improve you.
Absolutely. Quick shout out to Monty F1, who I believe has just been signed up by ERL, I believe, Monty. If I've read that tweet right earlier on. Well, congratulations. Welcome to the channel as well. Kieran's in the chat. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Proven light, that is. Badders is still there. Can't wait for ETSR to enter FG. Who's ETSR? Jesus. Now you're scraping the barrel, Batters. I'm just kidding. Sorry, you know me. Yeah, I see the ETSR guys, Rolsey and Edgars, and are you going to be doing? Some esports Batters in the chat? Are you going to be doing? Are we going to see you in an esports team next season, racing properly?
At this rate, I'll have my own team, won't I? The way these teams keep popping up.
Well, I am strictly a non-driving member of ETE, mate. I just stick to the comms. You know what I mean? I'm doing a bit of streaming. I mean, I said to Findium, let me race tonight. I said, let me race tonight because I guarantee if I race tonight, ETE wins at least the race because I'll punt them all off. I'll just dive bomb them, send it, crash them all off.
I'll take one for the team.
Of course, we'll get disqualified in the stewards, but you know, I'd have a lot of fun. You know what I mean?
It seems to have a few connectivities.
Yeah, we do. Crowning's left the session. Okay. We'll keep our eyes on that one. And what we'll do is we'll just get the league tables up just to remind you this is a group of death, Group A.
I mean, it's always highly likely having a group of death with so many quality teams and only two groups, but it really is a stat group.
Well, there we go. I mean, just to give you an idea, the NRX currently lead the championships. DCRS, ETE, FRA, PSR, CSR, VRA, FGE, VR7 and FE. Each team plays it. Is it each team race each other once or is it twice?
Yes.
Once.
Each team races once, yep.
Okay.
So there'll be nine group fixtures, and then obviously at the end of the group stage, the top 4 teams will progress to the knockouts.
Absolutely. So, yeah, well, I mean, any 4 teams out of 8 and 9 could quite easily qualify. Looking at this group, it's looking so tight. Wow.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're just about to get going, ladies and gents. The countdown clock is ticking, so we're going to come out of the kebab pad and we're going to go trackside.
Exciting times.
Alrighty. Let's get some telemetry up and running for you guys at home. I'm hoping everybody's all here. Formation lap should be set on, so there we go. And the guys will be just starting the formation lap now. Intermediates across the board. So that is what we're looking at. Jonah's been a naughty boy. He's on the naughty step.
Jonah's disqualified.
That's going to be cold tyres and cold brakes into turn 1. That's not what you want. Alrighty. So what do you think then, chat? Who's going to do the honours tonight? Is it going to be NRX or ETE? In fact, you know what? We're going to have a channel prediction. I'm going to put one up. Give me 2 seconds. Chance to gamble and earn some serious channel points tonight for you guys. Let's have a little look. Just give me 2 seconds and I'm going to get this typed up for you fellas. Where's my keyboard not working? My keyboard's gone dead. Alright, forget that. My keyboard's not working. I just love modern technology.
Modern technology, right.
Absolutely sucks. Ooh. Okay, so that's your lineup anyway. Blaze on pole, Joe Loke on P2.
Joe's very confident in his ability in these conditions. He's getting extremely close to the walls with warming his tyres up.
You see, if that
would not be doing that.
I'll tell you a little story here. Like last season, TIR, Division 6, Race 1, we were at Silverstone. Okay, I got pole. I led from the front and I binned it at Beckett's lap 1 with no pressure. I was 2 seconds ahead and I put the car into a wall. I lost the back end. Can you believe that?
Been there.
Oh my god, it's so embarrassing, man.
It happens. It happens. That's why we're commentators and not racing.
Absolutely. Alrighty, so we're about to get underway momentarily. The grid, as you can see there, Blaze P1, Loke P2, Astro in 3, Recluse 4, Jonah 5, KVS in 6, Vindiam 7, Sam Cole 8, F50 Max in 9, Adam LB 10, Keneal in 11, and Wispy Stone. Jack, that's one of the race engineers, I believe. As you're the guest of the channel tonight, Watch, would you like to call the start?
Would I like to call the start?
Would you like to call the start, my man?
Hey, I feel like I don't want to take away. I want to experience one of your starts. So you take the start.
It's nothing special, believe me. I just started hey, jabbering.
I'm thoroughly enjoying your presentation and taking notes.
Thank you. Yes, Batters, I've still got PTSD from that escapade at Beckett's, mate. You're absolutely right. Okay, then
I'm going to ride on board with Recluse.
All right, then, no worries. So we're about to get racing, ladies and gentlemen. Watch for the lights. Watch for the lights. There'll be a slight timing delay. And we are go at Silverstone. I'll tell you what, a good start there from Blaze.
He's got up on the inside of Joe there, and Recluse has got P3.
Recluse has got P3 coming through Abbey, and he's got the job done as well. Joe's not got a great start at all. Jonas is in P5, of course.
Move around the outside. He's going to put himself on the inside. If he touch wheels.
Could you give KVS an invite, please, dude? He's just left the session. We're going to try and get him back in. Findium's made two places already on the very first lap as they make their way out of Aintree onto the Wellington Straight for the first time. Astro is our race leader. Blaze in P2. We've got Joe Logan and Recluse battling as they come in towards Brooklands, and Joe just confirms he's got the move done. Recluse P4, Findium in P5, Jonah in P6 with Adam LB in close proximity, and KVS is back in the session. Sam Cole trying to go at the inside of Adam LB as they come through Woodcott, but Adam just about defends that one. Keneal in P8, F50 Max in P9, Wispy in P10, and KVS in P12. Just waiting. I think he's just waiting to take control of his car. So far so good. A nice clean start as well, Rog.
Yeah, Finder's he's got up 2 places. Adam has improved, got up by 3 places. So it's a good start for ETE.
They need it.
Obviously.
They do need it. Yeah, it's so important as they make their way down towards Stowe. Lap 1 out of 26. Quite tricky conditions as you can see here. It's not torrential rain, but it's going to be pretty slippery out there. And these guys, of course, they don't know what going slow means. You know, they're going to be pushing it. You know what I'm saying?
Give them a lap. Once it works out the grip.
Absolutely. Let's just jump on board. Let's have a look at it from Square's POV as he comes through turn 1. Just looking behind there. There is Recluse behind him. So Joe's already just starting trying to pull away a little bit. I wonder if Blaze and Joe Loke may swap places here, possibly, because Square's looking pretty quick here. And as you said, he likes the wet as well. Blaze just having his back end just stepping out there.
We'll see it here.
Yeah. Oh, Joe got a big snap of oversteers. He gets on the power. But there we go. That's the swap. That's a good tactic there from the NRX drivers. And Square is now... Well, his plan would be now to catch Astro and then try and head off into the distance. Apparently, he did an invalidated 125.9 in qualifying, I've been told. Which, if so, true... Joe did a 125.9 invalidated in qualifying. Ooh. Which is lightning. I think I've done a 25.9 to be fair, but it might have been a 2-minute 25.9, you know what I mean?
I was going to say.
Yeah. But that's the race positions. Blaze in P3, Recluse in P4, and Findium in P5. Again, I'm wondering if Recluse and Findium might... I think
Recluse is going to have a go at Blaze.
Yeah, I think he is, actually. Is he close enough for a run? Switches the inside. Oh, Blaze just about leaves enough room as they come through Stowe. Side by side. A little bit of contact. Now, has Blaze gained an advantage there by going off the track? He was kind of punted a little bit, though, to be fair to him. Just need to take it nice and easy. The race is not won on lap 1, but it's lost. And Findium's gone up the inside with a double overtake. Blaze has got... Surely he's got to give ground there. He's off track. Surely. Just careful, guys.
I think he's not let off at all, Blaze.
Yeah, that's one for the stewards, I think.
Seems to be getting harder a little bit around in.
It is a little bit, isn't it?
First two corners.
Oh, Blaze just sent it. Yeah, he's just dive bomb. That's not very good. Sorry, guys. I don't want to sort of sound biased, but that's pretty poor racecraft there from Blaze.
He's racing hard, but he needs to...
You have to yield a little bit as well. Yeah, just take it. It's a long race, 26 laps, so there's plenty of time. There's going to be a lot of battling here, so just as long as all the guys get to the finish line, that's the key thing. Because it's the team game, Roch, isn't it? It's all about scoring points. DNFs.
This is it. We've seen it happen before.
Yeah, DNFs are bad news. Let's have a look at Sam Cole on the back of Adam LB coming through Cops. Sam Cole, very, very good driver. He'll be looking to try and clear Adam LB as soon as possible to try and get up the rear end of Jonah in front. Up front, though.
On the rear, isn't he?
Yeah, Astro and Joe, though, are doing a fantastic job. They've already opened up a 3.5 second gap. Blaze, to be fair, he is making that. He is doing NRX a real favour here because he's the wingman.
He's channeling his inner Alonso, isn't he?
He is. Just looking back there from Blaze's car as they come through the final corner to start lap number 4. Joe sets fastest lap of the race there. Not surprising, he is motoring at the moment, and him and Astro are just basically driving away from the rest of the field at the moment.
Recluse has got to worry about Jonah here.
Well, basically, from Blaze downwards, they've all got to worry about each other a little bit, haven't they?
This is true.
They're so sort of close at the moment. Wispy's the only one who's just off the pack, because obviously KVS had he got lagged out, unfortunately. And there goes Sam Cole. Has he got the job done? No, he backs out.
Got back.
Yeah. I think, to be fair, Sam just lifted off there because he could see there was going to be an incident there if the two cars came together. It's a good bit of racecraft there from Sam Cole. F50 Max just keeping a watching brief behind these as they come through Luffield. Lap 4 out of 26. Let's just flick back to the broadcast cam and we'll just scroll through from the top. So Astros are our race leader as they come through Cops. Joe Loke in P2, 3.5 seconds down now is Blaze in P3, Findium in P4, Recluse in 5 with Jonah right behind him in P6, Adam LB in 7, Sam Cole in P8, Keneal in P9, F50 Max P10, Wispy Stone in 11, and then KVS Square. A couple of penalties cropping up there. Wispy Stone gets a 3-sec time penalty, as does Blaze. How crucial a penalty is going to be tonight, do you think, buddy?
I think if they can make all the difference. I've seen it in many an earlier round. You don't want them to start piling up.
Absolutely.
That's for sure.
Well, you can literally can see a race win drop to like P6. Yeah, he's going to get the job done, I think, here. Recluse is going to try and fight it.
No, Recluse is coming back.
They're side by side. Let's jump on board for a POV. Jonah's got the inside line. Recluse has just got to give a little bit of ground there, and I think Jonah's going to get this one done, or does he? Recluse comes back at him. Wow, Recluse is fighting this one.
He's got a really good exit there. He's so well to hold that.
I thought it was going to go flying off there, I must admit.
I don't know whether his game's lagging a little bit, but it did look like he was going sideways at one point.
And Sam Cole's going up the inside of Adam LB. Oh, there's a bit of bargy-bargy there, bit of handbags coming out, but it looks like Sam Cole's got the job done. That's an important move. Yes, he has. Adam LB's going to try and draft him, though, coming up the Wellington Straight.
Sam's using a lot of ERS here.
Yeah, Adam LB's running on 85%. Oh, and Sam's
gone wide.
Yeah, he got a bit. Well, actually went a bit deep there. He almost went into the back of Jonah and had to lift off. So that cost him the position there.
This is what I like to see with this team format, is to see all the drivers alternated like this, so they're going to be trying to overtake each other.
Absolutely.
It's exciting racing.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Just L5. Welcome.
KVS
My name
has really caught the back of Wispy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think he's a bit hard done by. He's a bit unlucky, really, at the start there. Obviously, disconnecting at the wrong time.
Great speed to catch back up here.
Oh, hello, Adam LB. Adam LB has had a bit of a moment there, and 3 cars have gone through.
I know we got.
And he's dropped all the way to plumb last. Not quite sure what happened
with
there.
him as well.
I think there was, yeah. F50 Max is trying to go past Jonah. Has Jonah got any damage there? Just looking at his card. He's coming in the pits. I reckon he might have some wing damage there, possibly. Because sometimes the game doesn't show it.
No, of course. And this is going to put KVS up into 9th.
I'm going to jump on board the leaders here, Astro and Joe. Let's just switch back onto the broadcast cams. They come through Sector 1. So have a quick look at the chat. Proven Light says, so how did you become part of this legendary team? Do you want my PayPal details, Kieran? I'm expensive, dude. As the 2 leaders are swapping, Square takes the lead off Astro. I think that's a tactical move there from NRX.
Absolutely. Nothing more needs to be said on that.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it looks like Keneal and Adam LB have come in for wing changes as well, by the looks of it. So there was a multiple car incident there at Beckett's, by the looks of it. Wispy Stone and KVS having a good battle here, coming through up towards Woodcote. And KVS looks like he's got the job done there, moves himself up into P8. And we've got Recluse and Sam. Cole again. Oh my goodness me, Recluse taking a rather unusual line. That's a Blaze line.
It was a Blaze line. They are driving wheel to wheel though.
They are. Oh, this is good stuff. Keep it going, guys. This is what we want to see. Look at F50 Max right behind them. Oh, for a bit of DRS.
Lucas has got a great line here, exit.
Oh my goodness, I can hardly. It's great close quarter combat racing. Considering how there's a mistake there, and Recluse he's managed to recover it. He's just about held it, but he's lost a ton of time. Wow, the wet weather catching drivers out there. They were really pushing hard there. And that has now freed up Sam Cole, and he can now think about trying to chase after Findiam. Gap is 7 seconds. But it looks like he didn't get any wing damage either. I think the only thing he's got damage there is his pride, I think, to be fair.
Yeah, no, I don't think he took any damage.
Okay. So let's just have a quick run through the cars again for you guys at home. You can see what's happening there. Joe Loke now 1.5 seconds up the road from Astro. Blaze in P3. He's done a pretty good job to hold up Findiam. Findiam's not been able to make an impression from, apart from, I think it was it lap 2 where they were sort of banging wheels a little bit. Sam Cole in P5, F50 Max trying to chase him back down again now in P6. KVS is making his way stealthily through the pack up to P7. Wispy Stone P8. Recluse in P9. Then we've got the 3 guys that pitted. Jonah in 10. Keneal in 11. And Adam LB there in P12 as it stands. So at the moment, it's NRX for the win as it stands, with a long, long wait to go, that's for sure.
This Keneal picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Absolutely. Penalties are going to be crucial.
Indeed.
Go, quick look at the chat. Good evening, Black T-shirt. Is that, is that Farrah Bird? Hope you're doing well, mate. I think that's Farrah Bird, isn't it? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good evening, Toey. How you doing? Kieran says to NRX eSports, you wouldn't want Proven Light in NRX because he'd target crowding. Well, he's so big, isn't he? You can't miss him, really. You know what I mean? So, no offence, crowding. But yeah, here we go. Lap 8 out of 26. A long, long way to go. It is Farrah Bird. He's got COVID. Oh, get well soon, dude. There's a lot of it going about. Apparently, it's a pandemic or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is life now.
Thing is, I'm a courier, mate, so I'm classed as a key worker, delivering useless tat to people that can't afford it. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. But there you go.
I work for a courier company, so I know how you feel.
Which courier company? Come on, you can.
DHL.
Oh,
plastered all over this game.
I'm with Herpes. Sorry, Hermes. I think I said it right the first time.
Oh.
I think I said it right the first time, mate. Finn has caught Blaze again. Now he's on the. I think he's on the attack now. ERS. Look at the ERS usage. About the same, actually. To be fair, both
70%.
Yeah, both pretty conservative.
Yeah, about the same. A little bit more.
But I think Finn needs to get this move done fairly soon if he's going to try and have any chance of catching the top guys. I'm just wondering, Blaze has started to catch Astro again. The gap's gone down from 3.5 to 2.8 seconds. So Finn will be seeing that, and I think that's why Finn's attacking now, because he's seeing that, thinking if I can clear Blaze, I can get after Astro. It's all about maximising the point scoring opportunities.
Just making Blaze go that little bit faster, which is closing the gap, putting that pressure on Blaze.
Absolutely. Sam Cole in P5, F50 Max in P6. KVS is on the charge. He is right up the old proverbial gearbox now, looking for that attack. Wispy Stone in P8, Recluse P9 after that spin. Jonah, of course, Keneal and Adam LB had to pit. F50 Max picks up a penalty.
Got a penalty, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be crucial, man. The penalties are going to be crucial. I mean, we've seen it, actually, in the first 2 ETE races that we had, Roch. The penalties changed the entire race result. Certainly against you guys, FGE, it was penalties that decided it. I think you guys actually won it on track, if memory serves me correctly.
I believe so. I think it's what you can see now is majority of the penalties are with ETE, and they could just prove crucial.
Absolutely. Let's have a look at KVS anyway, who's trying to charge down F50 Max at the moment. Of course, F50 Max has driven, I believe, for NRX. I think NRX can confirm that he was on the NRX roster in the past. I'll tell you what's good though, right? We take the rise, and it's unfair, it's unjust. We take the rise out of NRX for signing the drivers, but it just shows just how healthy the F1 esports world is. Do you know what I mean? That new teams newish teams can come along and make such an impact. Do you know what I mean? And it's not just a closed shop, and that is so good to see.
There's always space.
Yeah, that's because for years and years, I'm not going to say any names, but for years you've had the same teams. Do you know what I mean? There's been nobody else really coming through, and now you say.
I think it's been a big factor is obviously the growth of multiplayer in general and
Yeah.
streaming and eSports in general, with so many different team games out there, that it's just people expect there to be teams and team events, and
It's
it
just
just creates that bigger market and
yeah, long may it
more
continue.
opportunity.
And as I say, it's a real credit to say teams like NRX and obviously ourselves. Now we're just recently starting, getting ourselves going, and it's so refreshing to see these new teams. And this is why I think your league, the false group guys, deserve a lot of credit for putting this event together, because we're seeing a lot of new teams in. We're seeing some established teams, yes, but we're seeing some new teams involved as well.
And it's a good mix. It's a good blend.
KVX now is really pushing F50 Max. I'm going to jump on board for a POV here, because I'm wondering if he might be looking for a run here, possibly out of cops. If he's,
I think he was just holding back a little bit.
yeah, you tend to feel that if he can clear Max, he can just scoot off into the distance.
He'll be waiting for this DRS zone coming up, which doesn't work because
No.
it's raining.
Right, here comes KVS, and he's going to get a good bit of tow here. Of course, as you mentioned, no DRS, but can he get close enough for a run? 50 Max is going defensive anyway, centre of the track, looking in his rearview mirrors, trying to see exactly where KVS is, making sure he just blocks off any chance. Runs a little bit wide there, might have picked up a warning as they come through club, and it's as you were. You tend to feel almost that these drivers are just waiting for a mistake to pounce, aren't they?
Well, also, KBS doesn't necessarily have to overtake Max.
Yep.
Max has that penalty.
Absolutely.
And he's probably looking up the road and thinking, will he make up with
The NRX
distance to
eSports
Finn?
chat says, be a compliment NRX. Well, hey, I'm being impartial. Come on. I'm trying to be impartial. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to,
He's on his best behaviour.
I am, believe me. I've watched my language tonight. I think I've only let one F-bomb go so far tonight. I'm doing pretty well. All right? And I'm being nice. I'm not ripping the PISS out the drivers, which I normally do, which I normally enjoy doing, because it's the only time I get, Right, here comes KVS. He's a lot closer now. Can he get a run? Is he going to move alongside? 50 Max goes defensive again. Okay. Oh, 50 Max just about. Did he make a couple of slight adjustments there? That's borderline. KVS is tracking him. See, if that was me, if I was F50 Max now, slam the brakes on, bang. You know what I mean? That's why they don't let me anywhere near these races. But let's see how he gets on here, making a run down through the hangar straight down towards Stowe. And F50 Max is defending for his life as Square sets the fastest lap of the race at a 1:36.229. At the moment, it is all going NRX's way.
He's just holding it right behind Max.
Absolutely.
One slip up from Max and
yeah, and he's
KBS
through.
will be around him.
Oh, Recluse is having a few issues. I wonder if he's going to come in for a new set of tyres. Yes, just better say that. I think Recluse needs a new set of tyres. Ken's currently down in P11, Adam LB in P12 after that unfortunate. Well, we didn't actually see what happened. There was a 3 or 4 car contact at Beckett's, and we don't know exactly what happened.
Keneal and Adam were the only two to be spun as well.
Yeah.
But they've had a stop already, so I don't think they'll be stopping again. And Jonah has already stopped as well for NRX.
Okay, right, heads up from the NRX eSports channel. They're saying that heavy rain was forecast for halfway through the race, so we could see a change to wets in a couple of laps.
That could
right, Recluse has put wets on.
Timer works, but yeah, and KVS is making a move here on Max. And half a car length alongside.
As
So
they
back
come
out there.
Oh, not quite of a Verstappen Hamilton moment there. Recluse has got wets on, by the way, so he has opted for the switch over.
Okay. The early adopter of the wets. We'll see how that pans out for him.
At the moment, looking at there's only Blaze from NRX who's carrying a penalty at the moment. 5 drives meter, all carrying at least one 3-second time penalty. That's at least one. And KVS looking to chase down F50 Max. Findium is stuck behind Blaze, can't find a way past at the moment. I wonder if he might try and do him on the pit stops, possibly, to get that position. Let's just have a
If you
quick
can
look.
time it right.
Yeah, gap to leader, there we go. So Finn is 7 seconds behind Joe. I feel, this is just having seen Joe race numerous times as well, I feel Finn will feel if he can clear Blaze either in the pits or on track, he could still chase down Joe for the victory. He'll be thinking that. And we know
Well,
Joe's
you've got to be thinking that.
yeah. But we know Joe's got great pace. I mean, to say I've streamed him a few times, and he is a very, very good driver. Just staying
This is really falling back off the pace at the moment with those
yeah.
wets.
Do you think it was a little bit? Oh, here comes KVS up the inside now. Looks like he's going to get the job done on Max. They're side by side. Let's go back to POV. They're going to be battling. Here they go, side by side on the international pit straight. This time, I think KVS might have the job done. Max might have to yield this one. He does. So finally, KVS.
Yeah, he's been eyeing it up for the last 2-3
But here comes Max.
Yeah, Max is coming back.
Just needs to be careful here. Okay, just lifts off there. That's important. And now KVS weaving from side to side, trying to break that any chance of a tow. 50 Max looking to try and go up the inside, but I think he's gone late on the brakes. Oh, he may.
What a wonderful move.
Well, now that was off the track there from KVS. I think.
Up there, right, but
just watching them come through the final corner. They're still side by side. Just it's almost. You think there's going to be a contact, but there's not. Great driving, guys. Well done. That was good. Going side by side for the last 2 or 3 corners there, and they've all come through unscathed. Wow, that was like hair and scaring there.
Yeah, either it's not over yet.
Oh no,
Max he's not giving up this fight.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with that.
Really
eSports, yeah, NRX, hard but fair. That was good racing. That as Max just steps out a little bit there. That's just lost a little bit of momentum. Let's just have a quick look further upfield. We're keeping an eye on the time in telemetry there, but Joe Loke at the moment having pretty much controlling the race, 3 seconds ahead of Astro in P2. He's also having a solid drive. Blaze in P3 has done a great job keeping Findian behind him, battle for P3. Sam Cole, he's pretty much on his own at the moment, 9 seconds behind Finn, but nearly 5 seconds up the road from KVS. In P5, KVS there himself. In P6, F50 Max in 7. Wispy in P... Sectors 2, we have... What's happened there? That was
Adam.
Is that a car being lapped, possibly? No, not a car being lapped. It was sector... Okay. Sector 3 again. Oh, is that something being blue flagged? Yes, Recluse being blue flagged. That's what it is. He's...
okay.
Yeah, he's kind of... He sort of rolled the dice, really, and it's not worked. Unfortunately. That is unfortunate.
He's lost a lot of time.
Yeah, it's not worked for him.
That's the thing, if this heavy rain comes though, it's like...
It's going to be too late for him now, though, isn't he? You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, yes, he'll unlap himself when the leaders come in, but it's going to take them just a couple of laps to get up to speed, and then they're away again, sort of thing. So it's going to be interesting to see if we get any switches over in the pits. The rain is definitely coming down heavy, mate. That I can tell you. We'll just go on board, give you an idea. We'll go on board. That is definitely heavier than it was a couple of laps ago. We're already starting to see some standing water off the racing line.
He's spun a couple of times there.
Yeah.
He's trying to stay off a racing line.
Just on board with Fendi. I'm at the moment going through Cops. Lap 15 out of 26, so still quite a long way to go. 11 laps, around about 18 minutes of racing still to go. It's fairly static at the moment. KVS is now starting to pull away from F50 Max, though. He has won that battle. He's nearly 2 seconds up the road. I think that's Recluse just letting through some traffic. Looks like Adam LB is just letting them through there, possibly. Let's have a little look. Was it Wispy? Yeah, I think it was Recluse just letting Wispy through. Okay. What do you think, chat? Do you think it's time for a switch on to wets? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Proven Light, the chat says...
Definitely going for another lap, I'd say.
Proven Light says, would any of the drivers stay out on Inters and get track position? Still Inters 100% says crowding. Okay. That rain is getting heavier. People may just hold out for Inters. NRX, is that NRX Jackies? I'm not sure. Was it the Loveland? Is the rain supposed to peter out again a little bit? Are we just? Is it like a very short period of heavy rain? They can try and get through it, if you know what I mean. Is that the plan? Recluse is back in the pit, so that's going to be a set of intermediates going back on there, I think. Heavy rain to the end. All right, cheers, buddy. Thank you.
Oh, so we've got 10 laps here with more rain on the way.
Yeah.
What's not to be excited, eh?
Well, it's just like every other
Not to be
day.
excited.
It's about your average day in Sunderland, mate, where I live. That's all it ever does around here is frigging rain. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they call it Sunderland. They should call it
Britain, right?
They should just call it Rainderland, not Sunderland. There's no sun here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just on board of Finn at the moment as he's still trying to chase down Blaze. He's net P3 at the moment. KVS with a 3-second penalty. So that's kind of even things up a little bit. Do you guys normally have actually share the penalties accrued, or do you leave it to the end?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, obviously at the moment I'm just showing the fact that they've got penalties, not how many penalties they've got. Do you actually show how many penalties they've got during the streams, or do you leave it to the end?
I don't know. There's no rule against not showing it.
Okay. I just
we
don't know.
can say.
Yeah. It's just
Is that for?
it's just for suspending disbelief. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
They've got their engineers, I suppose,
Yeah,
haven't they?
exactly. So if
you know,
I've been telling people. I've been saying.
Yeah, let's have a little look, then. Let's have a little
everyone's
look. Let's have a look at the penalty situation. Well, there we go. That's the penalty situation. Blink and you miss it. So, yeah, it's still favouring NRX there. Yeah, a couple of their guys have got penalties now, but nothing too bad. 4 ET drives have 6 seconds of penalties. That is going to be so crucial.
Yeah.
At the end of the race.
We're only seeing 3 seconds on the NRX.
Of course, theoretically, if they can get away with it, they don't actually have to pit, do they, in the wet? Oh, Joe there with a 3-second time penalty. Now, Finn might start getting interested now, because that's a penalty, so that's taken 3 seconds off the lead. So let's just go to the leader. That means the gap now between Joe and Finn is net 6 seconds. So that's interesting.
That's within his skill set. He can
just about. It's right on the cusp, I think. But the Inters will have to pit against this crowding. Yeah, they're not going to last the full whack, are they? So I think, from what I'm gathering, as Joe says, another fastest lap of the race, 1:36.147. I'm gathering the drivers are just going to hang it out until the really heavy rain comes. So I think that's the plan, by the sounds of it, judging by the chat. And let's see how it all pans out.
You've got to love Twitch. On my Twitch, it says that you've only got 3 viewers, but I can scroll through and see loads.
No, we've got 43 at the moment.
Fantastic.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody, by the way. Always appreciate you guys in the F1 gaming community. You love a bit of F1 online, and I tell you what, I think it's 10 times more exciting than the real thing. This is the real thing, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying?
People seem to get a bit more wheel to wheel, don't they?
Oh God, yeah.
Argy-bargy. I mean,
yes.
You're not going to die in this one.
That's what we like to see.
But we've got plenty of live fixtures this week. Still to come. We've got the big 2s tomorrow.
Come on, give it a good plug. Give it a good plug.
A lot of the FGWC pictures as well coming up. I'll get the exact ones for you, but I'm looking forward to the big 2s tomorrow.
I'm looking for. I've not watched the big 2 stream yet. I'm looking forward to watching that. What time's your first race tomorrow night?
It's 8 PM. The big 2s is at 8 PM.
Yeah, I can get the first 3/4 of an hour.
That's the format that you're all familiar with from the real F1. So 10 teams, 2 drivers, all assists off with the standard touring system.
Was it 50 again?
Yeah.
50% race again?
50, yeah, everything else the same. 50% race, short qualification.
What track?
Let me just find that for you. 1 second.
Okay. Astro's just pitted, by the way. He's got a new set of intermediate tyres going on there, so he is gambling, and he's holding out the gamble that the rain is not going to be severe enough to for extreme wet weather tyres. So he's obviously knows a lot more about the weather than what we do, so he's quite happy pitting, knowing He's confident that the rain is not going to get too extreme. So Square remains race leader, 9 seconds up the road now from Blaze. Findium in P3, Sam Cole in P4, KVS in P5. I think KVS had a great drive tonight, I really do. Very impressive. F50 Max in P6, Astro then, having made the pit stop in P7, Wispy Stone in P8, Jonah in P9, Keneal in 10, Adam LB 11. Cluse is actually now a lap down. He made the gamble by going onto the wets a little bit too early. Lost a lot of time, a couple of spinneroonies, and it's just a bit unfortunate, really. But I think, given the situation he was in, it was worth a punt.
Oh, you've got to take a gamble,
punt.
You?
Yeah.
You've got to take it, yeah.
Absolutely, worth a punt.
So the big twos is at Austria tomorrow, so it's one of the
good
favourites for everyone. So no assists, some of the best drivers out there. And we also have a triple rollover on the £20 Amazon gift card giveaway from the title sponsor as well. So there'll be 3 given away tomorrow in stream.
Okie dokie. Don't forget, of course, tonight, live right here on Beer and Kebab Team. In fact, what I'll do is I'll host you guys for the first hour. But then at 9 o'clock, of course, we have the Total Impact Race and TIR Division 1 race tomorrow night. We are at La Castellet for what should be a top quality race tomorrow night. Crowding, hiding in the chat there. He'll be racing tomorrow night. But hope, Chester, are you racing tomorrow night, dude? Give us a thumbs up in the chat if you're racing tomorrow night. It'd be good to see you on track, dude. Adabel beat another penalty. That's about, I reckon about 4 penalties he's picked up. Let's have a little look.
He has got
9 second pence. Okay.
He has got the most out of everyone on track.
And let's so we've got 6 laps to go plus the lap that they're on. So Joe's just controlling the race pace at the moment, 8.5 seconds up the road. Blaze in P2, Findium P3, Sam Cole in P4. KVS in P5, F50 Max in 6, Astro probably a pass him quite soon. Of course, Max does have to make another pit stop, so this is just going to be a matter of time really before Astro gets the job done on much fresher tyres, a lot more grooves, a lot more grip. May well look to try and get the job done here, possibly. Max goes defensive.
Just did well to save that as he comes out of Maggott and Beckett's. He nearly lost his back end, but he did well to save it.
Crowding in the chat says top 6 look like they're going to try and go to the end. Does look that way. Here comes Astro. Has he got enough straight line speed to get past Max? Max will try and defend this one. You know Max likes to brake late as well. And it's as you were for the time being, but Astro looking to clear him as quickly as he can. Again, it's all important. It's a team game, all important points. At the moment, NRX look to be comfortably winning this. Of course, pending stewards reports and all the good stuff.
But of course, when you're the likes of Astro, you don't want to make a stupid mistake and end up DNFing now.
Well, absolutely.
You'll give the impetus to ETE.
And again, it's the commentator's curse, but credit to these guys, right? All 12. Because
go up on the inside here.
Going up the inside. Lots of room given there. That's good stuff. Max just defending. All credit, though, so far. Commentator's curse notwithstanding. All cars are present in the wet, no DNFs. That's what we'd like to see.
That is what we'd like to see indeed.
I'll tell you what I feel sorry for at the moment. It's just not because of the team they're in. It's just because of the position. Like the guys in 10, 11, 12, what do they do? You know what I mean? It's like they'll be thinking, like for example, Recluse, it's just all about scoring the points, isn't it? Because you never know.
Just make sure you finish.
Exactly. You never know. At the end of the group stages, the top 4 going into the knockout phase, that points difference could be crucial. Those 2 points you get for P12 could be the difference between you finishing P4 or P5 and going
Absolutely.
home.
We've seen at the moment that obviously we've got 4 teams on the same points, and so they are being decided on that points difference system. At every point, just make sure you finish. And there's been a few races when we've had teams that have had 5 of their 6 drivers not finish.
Wow!
You can imagine it's a lot of points that they're missing out on.
Astro trying to get the inside, but Max defending hard. But now it's a possible switchback move out the final corner.
Thought twice about making it.
Yeah. Findium's back within a second or so of Blaze. He's on the charge again. He's looking to attack. Let's look at the ERS situation. Now, Blaze is looking after his battery pretty nicely. plenty of battery to burn there, but Finn, I think, is on the attack now. Wants that... as it stands at the moment, if he doesn't pick up a penalty, he gets P2. Has he got the move done?
Astro's made it round, Max. Yeah,
yes,
Astro's made it round, Max. They did bump wheels, but it was fair.
Okay.
Astro's got a lot of ERS saved up, but Max is coming back at him.
Joe's picked up a second penalty. One more penalty, and this gets interesting.
I mean, that's already made it interesting, hasn't it? It's going to really give him the impetus to
4 laps to go.
Push on.
Where 50 Max struggle. I think his tyres are starting to really struggle now.
Yeah, Astro's pulled away from Max now.
I think some of those intermediates looking like slicks now.
They are, aren't they? Especially on Finn.
He's still attacking. Joe Loke sees setting the fastest lap of the race again, 1:35.806. Finn trying to chase down Blaze. We go with this battle.
I mean, Blaze at the moment driving the day for
NRX. He's had a great drive today.
He's just done his job to perfection. He's just held Finn at bay whole race.
Well, if Finn feels that he can't catch Joe, then Finn knows at the moment as it stands he's got P2 in the bag, which is he's going to jump Blaze on penalty countback, providing he doesn't pick up a penalty himself. But he's going to be weighing it up now because if he sees Joe pick up another penalty, then he'll charge. I'm pretty sure he will.
Absolutely.
Recluse there with a 3-second time penalty. This is the only real battle on track at the moment. Sam Cole has had a pretty... I mean, for Sam, he's had a solid drive. He's just basically been on his own pretty much from after the first 2 or 3 laps. Once the cars start to spread out. And he's maintained...
ABS is catching him now, mate.
Yeah.
He's, a bit of company.
He's maintained his pace pretty well, though, to be fair. Astro's had a solid drive. He did pit, of course. The Inters were dead from Loveland. But he made his way back up to P6, got past Max, which is crucial. Right, here comes Finn on the charge. Look at the overspeed there. He's going to try and go around KVS with a 3-second time penalty. Finn having a look there at Blaze, but Blaze defending well as they come down towards Club and Vale. Finn might try and do him late onto the brakes here. And looks like Finn has got the job. Or has he? No. He's fighting back.
It's really held that line well there.
Good fighting there from Blaze. Really held. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Did extremely well there.
How many more laps he can just hold off him? I mean, there's only, what, 2-3 laps left?
Absolutely. Does Finn now just sit back and take the P2?
Oh, he's really held that line defensive.
He's going for a switch, possible switch back. I mean, I'll give him a little bit deep there, actually, to be fair. Keneal picks up a penalty. Sam Cole P4, KVS P5. You're right, there. KVS is
Blaze is really struggling with his tyres now.
Yeah, going defensive there into Brooklands, and Finn just has to just be patient. Yeah, I guess Loveland. I guess they're pretty much all slick tyres, though, aren't they? You know what I mean? They've worn all their all the treads off now completely.
Yeah,
it's just like Turkey.
Just like driving slicks.
Like Turkey from last season all over again.
It really does emphasise just what a good a job Blaze is doing right now. Yeah. And I mean, look at the gaps just increased as Joe picks up a penalty and Blaze is just holding Finn off even longer and increasing that gap to Joe.
I think unless Joe picks up like a couple of 3 seconds. Oh, yellows in sector 3. That is one of the ETE drivers had a moment on the start-finish straight. Here comes Findium again looking to attack Blaze. Going to have to go a long way around. Blaze just closes that door. Yeah, Blaze just closes the door again. That's good defensive drive. And Finn switches to the inside line, attacking again. It's a carbon copy of the previous lap. All they're banging wheels, but Finn this time argy-bargy. Yeah, Blaze has backed out of that one. That's probably sensible from Blaze there. Bit argy-bargy there, coming through the. I think that's a bit of karma from earlier on in the race. Remember the coming together they had earlier on. So I think it's
but Blaze is
honours even now. I think
Blaze, that's
he's done his job.
Blaze,
job done. Absolutely.
Finn's not going to make up 14 seconds.
No chance, unless Joe has an off, which is unlikely.
Yeah.
Oh, bit of a wobble there from Finn. I don't know if you saw that there. It's really piddling it down now. This is where the drivers have got to be uber cautious. They've got to concentrate like never before. As we're on the penultimate lap
It is coming down.
Yes. It is indeed.
This reminds me of Russia at the weekend.
Oh God, yeah.
We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. It's a recluse again.
It's being lapped, I think, isn't he? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah, he's being lapped by Joe. Yes.
He picked up another penalty as well.
So tricky though, isn't it, driving in the wet?
Yeah.
You know, hats off to all
The
these guys,
majority of
really.
these guys are racing without assists, and it's hard enough for me when I've got assists on.
Yeah,
certain assists, I'm like...
Totally agree, mate. Do you know what?
Turn all assists off and on a clear dry day, and it's like driving in a monsoon for me.
I'm gutted though, because I've not had a chance to get the safety car out, mate, or the helicopter. I'm gutted. I'm genuinely gutted. Oh, never mind.
It's just a sign that these guys are...
It's the best of the best,
skilled
isn't
drivers, yeah. And
yeah.
the job is to get around and finish a race first and foremost, especially in this format. Every point counts.
Absolutely. As I say, it's still thinking about the bigger game. Even if the race is gone, you still got to score those points. You know what I mean? It's so crucial.
Yeah, Astro's picked up a faster snap, 35.195.
135 on those new tyres. Sector 1, we've got... Ooh, now, hang on.
Overtaking.
Okay, lap car. All right.
Yeah, lap car.
I was just checking there. I was just checking.
Recluse is just going around. I've just got to get home. Yeah. Just finish and get those points.
Let's jump on board with Joe in Sector 2, coming through Maggots and Beckett's for the final time. Dominant drive here from NRX Square. Really has led from the front as he exits onto the hangar straight for the final time. It's looking good for a comprehensive victory here for Joe and his team as he comes up to Stowe for the final time. Just cruises through there. Let's jump on board as he comes in through Sector 3, coming down through Vale and Club for the final time. He can smell, he can sense the checkered flag. It's waving. The crowds are going wild here at Silverstone as Joe is going to take the checkered flag and victory at Silverstone with a Grade A drive. Top driving. P1.
What a fantastic drive.
Great drive there. And Findian.
That's 3 races I've seen him now.
Oh, man.
3 races he's won.
Good job there from Joe. Here comes Findian, P2 for ETE. He looks like he's going to hold it as well. On penalty countback. Yeah, there he goes. Finn gets P2. Blaze, driver of the day, I think, in my opinion, in
Absolutely.
P3. Sam Cole comes across the line in P4. Kinneal picks up another penalty, by the way. Oh, he loses it as he crosses the line. KVS, he did cross the line, though. That's the key thing.
Astro is coming round the corner backwards.
Oh, hello. Okay, gets P5. He's crossed the line. He's crossed the line.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's a relief for him. F50 Max is going to come across the line in P7. Pretty steady drive for Max. Just don't bin it deliberately, of course. Wispy. We haven't seen a lot of Wispy, but he's going to make it in P8. Not bad for our B team, huh? Not bad for our B team. Jonah.
He's beat Jonah there.
Me? No. Behave. Jonah comes through in P9. And then we've got Kinneal. Recluse has already crossed the line, lap down. Kinneal in P10, and Adam LB is just coming through Club for the final time, P11. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the result.
What a great race!
That was top driving by everybody in very, very tricky conditions. I take my hat off. Well, I would do, but I've not got.
Yeah, I mean, for me, Finn had a great race.
He did,
but
I'm going to
the standout.
I'm going to give it to Blaze. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Blaze.
Yeah, I agree.
He's
completely.
my driver
Blaze. I mean, Joe's done a fantastic job, just demonstrating what sort of a cut above the rest he already is. But Blaze just made it easy.
I'll tell you what, mate. I'll tell you what. All things equal, and I'm deadly serious here. All things equal on a dry track with no slower cars holding cars up, I want to see Joe versus Findian versus Zetex versus Kinneal.
Oh,
that's what I want to see.
We should organise that as a pre-season friendly for next season.
A challenge match. Loveland, what do you think? Can we sort something out? You and I can get together and talk some turkey.
We'll work on it. But
that's your final result. Joe Loke takes the win. NRX Square in P1. Findian P2. Blaze in P3. Sam Cole P4. Astro P5. KVS P6. F50 Max in P7. Wispy Stone in P8. Jonah in P9. Kinneal P10. Adam LB in P11 and Recluse in P12. Let's head back to the command centre. What a great drive, guys. Well, thank you so much, Roch, for doing the comms. I really enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to guesting on your channel soon, mate.
Yep, we will be sorting that as soon as we can. We've got plenty of tyres coming up, so looking forward to that. But you've given me some tips for sure. I'm new to this commentating malarkey, but your setup on your stream is very impressive.
Thank
Your
you.
command center is. I'm looking at it now, just got a big grin on my face. It's brilliant.
Hey, 16 million quid, like, you know what I mean? So I got a lot of bank loans.
You don't mess about. You don't mess about.
The big 50,
No.
65-inch screens here. Yeah, absolutely.
One day, when I get my PC set up and everything, I'll be able to have better stuff. But you know, we make do with what we do.
Absolutely.
And,
But
it's all
thank
for
you,
the love of this great sport that we all love, Formula One. So.
Indeed. But thank you so much, brother. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, no,
And,
I'm going to let you get on. You're going to have another race later, so
Yes.
good luck and enjoy that. And
buddy.
everyone else, I will speak to you all soon.
All right,
Thank you.
speak soon. Firm handshakes.
Take
too.
care, buddy.
Great effort. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We're going to take a break. Thank you so much. Before I do go for the time being, so we're going to take a break before the next stream. I'm going to get a cup of tea and whatnot. Thank you for all your support, by the way, in the chat tonight. A really, really good chat. Good to see. Completely clean as well. No toxic chat. I hate seeing toxic chat, guys. My guys in TIR know that. So thank you to all the guys from NRX who've contributed in the chat tonight. Really appreciated your comments and your analysis of the race, and you are more than welcome to come and watch the Racing Guru Beer and Kebab anytime you like. And thank you also to the guys from NRX for such a great race tonight as well. Real credit to your eSports team, and we wish you the very best of luck in the rest of the competition as well. Be looking forward to watching your races, and also well done to all the ETE guys. 12 drivers in heavy rain, guys. No DNFs. That's top quality racing, and we saw a lot of fantastic side-by-side battling all the way through that race. So to all 12 drivers, you are a credit to your respective esports teams. GG's indeed. Alrighty, I'm going to take a break now, guys, for about 20 minutes. I'm going to shut down the stream, and then I'll be back up again around about 8:45 for the Division 2 race. Godzilla will be joining me in the comms booth. And we've got the 50% race, short quali. That will be at La Castellet. And as I say, we'll be kicking off 8:45, 10 to 9, that kind of time. So we'll see you a little bit later. MRA Heatwave, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channels. Let's say if you've got nothing doing tonight, guys, tune back in 20 minutes. You'll see a quality race around La Castellet. But until then, my name's Beer and Kebab. Take care. Godspeed.